Yesterday's match. What a great match, right? Like regardless of the result, I know that
Yeah.
RCB Mumbai have their own civil war of sorts in the IPL. Like how RCB has it with Chennai. RCB has one with Mumbai as well. And every season, RCB fans always very positive going into any match for that matter. But against Mumbai, we're a little more pumped up because we're like we have to beat them. It's a thing. And
Yeah.
the whole match, the way it went, from the start, the way Bangalore batted really well, and then bowling was good until a point, and then again, RCB's bowling in the death. There's
As
always a
always.
doubt. There's a question
As
mark.
always.
Yeah.
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 So that happened. Then the Super Over. What a interesting game. Like IPL entertainment
Hmm.
wise, 10 on 10. What are your thoughts on this game? Like just brief thoughts based on what you felt, as a fan watching this game.
Yeah, so I think honestly, I mean, it's a little disappointing to be on the losing side, but you can't really be sad because it's a great game of cricket. I mean, I had a lot of fun watching it, and it's just great. I mean, two matches already going to the Super Over. The IPL is off to a great start. It's getting exciting, and I think that's what you want. I mean, obviously, you want your team to win, but I think it's great if you're having such matches. And I mean, talking as a Mumbai fan, I can't say I'm too sad because I don't think Mumbai were ever in the game except the last 4 overs. So I think, yeah, I mean, it's a little disappointing, but again, a great match to watch.
What do you think, Rishabh?
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Yeah, like amazing man. Like I think this is probably one of the best matches I've seen for the last couple of years, and the excitement level, all round energy. I mean, I was really I didn't feel that Mumbai had a chance in the game at all. Like with the first 15 overs, I seriously felt okay. We cannot bottle this. We cannot bottle it from here.
Yeah.
But then again, hats off to Ishan Kishan, hats off to Pollard, the way they played. I mean, I was literally on the edge of my seat. I was screaming, I was shouting. I was like, in the last over, and finally, when Virat Kohli finally hit a boundary,
Yeah.
a sigh of relief, a little bit,
Yeah.
felt better.
Yeah, I think again with the whole game, the way it went, I think all of us at the 15th over mark, when Virat handed the ball to Zampa, we were like, okay, dude, 90 from 5. They can. I'm sure Pollard and Kishan have it in them to hit some boundaries. But I mean, Bangalore's going to win easily by like 30 runs. And in the end, you see it's a super over. What a
I
turnaround.
mean, how many runs can you concede? I mean, like, okay, we had like 90 runs in our pocket, like
Yeah,
to defend in the last 5 overs, and we
yeah.
couldn't do that. Like, that was really upsetting to see. I mean, time and again, the same thing, like the same issue, death bowling.
Death bowling.
No, there's no proper bowler who can bowl at least a single good over. I mean, forget the 5 overs, but a single over, not a single bowler who can really just go out there and you can believe in him that yes,
Yeah.
this guy is gonna control it. This guy is going to make some difference. So that is something again we are missing this season, I feel.
But I feel again, like with yesterday's match, don't you think Navdeep Saini, at least if not compared to others, he like calmed you down a little more. When he had the ball, you were like, okay, I know that he can go for like 10 runs, but I know it's not going to be a 25 plus over or a 30, like a Zampa over or a Chahal over.
I
So,
wouldn't say that about the last game, but the previous two games, that is the one against SRH and the next one against Punjab, I felt Saini did pretty well with the ball. I mean, he's pretty good with the pace, and that's something that his line and length is also pretty good. I would wish to see him bowl a few more Yorkers. I feel he needs to improve that. Last game again, yesterday, same thing happened. He was trying for the Yorkers,
not working
miscue.
out.
It was
Yeah.
miscuing, and it was just full tosses were going. So I feel he needs to improve his Yorkers. Apart from that, I know like I trust him. He's at least a better bowler among the
Yeah.
lot which we have.
Of course,
Uh,
I mean, it's great to see that a Indian fast bowler is doing so well. I mean, he has the pace, he has the potential. And I think Saini's, I think the second last over was also pretty great in shaping up the last over. Got to the
yeah.
super of course, but I think if he had given away a few more runs, it would have been game for Mumbai. So I think apart from the super
True,
over, which
true.
was great bowling to Pollard and Pandya, but I think the second last over was also pretty great in terms of restricting them to just one boundary.
Yeah. So again, now
Definitely.
before we go into the depths of the game and discuss it more, first we'll talk about the lineups because we know that Bangalore made a lot of changes. Mumbai were forced into one change because again Tiwari was ill, if I'm not wrong, and Ishan
Yeah.
Kishan came in. So first we'll talk about Bangalore because I think the changes were very impactful. Removing Umesh Yadav, I think, has been the norm. I think all RCB fans have been saying this for 2 years now that
I
Umesh
was,
Yadav
I would,
doesn't have. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
tell.
I was really like, I was on the top of my world after seeing the lineup because I was expecting these changes from game one. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't want, like, I didn't know why did they play Stain. He has lost it. Like,
yeah,
he's not in touch. He's become old. He's not the same player he was.
yeah,
So I was surprised by Stain's selection. I was surprised by Umesh Yadav. Okay, first game, okay, you're giving him a go. Second game, okay, fine. Finally, I was happy that third game they dropped
yeah,
him, and I was really apart from the changes, one another thing which I really liked about RCB's, especially Virat Kohli's captaincy. Finally, I mean, like after two games, is that him using Washington Sundar in the power play
yeah,
overs. That was something that was missing. I always used to feel like why isn't he using him in the
yeah,
first
yeah,
6 overs? He's a bowler who is meant to be used in the first 6 overs.
yeah.
Finally, that was I was happy to see. I was glad to see that he used him well.
Also used them for his quota, which I felt was very good. That he used them for 4 overs. Because in the previous game, or
Exactly.
the one before that, if I'm not wrong, just 1 over I think he gave him. He was good,
See,
but again, he
yeah.
didn't give him the yeah,
See, the first match he went for just 7 runs. He didn't give him another over. I don't know
yeah,
what. Like I don't know why did he do that. Like
yeah.
he has given 7 runs. He's
Hmm,
done pretty well. Why not give him another over?
hmm,
Second game he just went for 14 runs. I think he was the pick of the bowlers. I think yeah, Chahal did pretty well
yeah,
if I'm not wrong. But yeah, even he was a pretty. He
yeah,
had a
yeah.
good economy and he did pretty well.
Hmm,
So 2 overs, 14 runs. I don't see why didn't he give another over. But I'm finally happy
yeah.
he's
I feel like
using his
Virat
quota.
Kohli in this match really, got his combinations right, removing Stain because it had to be done. He was not good in the first two matches. Getting in someone like Udana, who they call like a T20 specialist. Of course, he's not in the same level as a Pat Cummins maybe or a Rabada or an Archer, but nonetheless, impact is impact. You can't compare these things with other foreign players. He was impactful. Of course, he was a little on the cheaper side, on the expensive side, but he picked up the wicket in the start, and that momentum helped us forward. Udana coming in was great. I think Josh Philippe
Definitely.
needed to rest. Like we needed to bench him.
Yeah.
2 matches we did give him a chance, but again it didn't work out. Getting in
I
Zampa,
feel, yeah. I feel we need to give some time to this starting 11 to settle in, to, perform better. I think
yeah,
we need to give the players a little more time, especially Udana, someone like Udana,
hmm.
or, even the other changes that was
Zampa was in.
Zampa, correct. Zampa.
Umesh was out and Gurkirat was in. Gurkirat didn't get a
Gurkirat,
chance to
yeah.
bat.
Zelensky too. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, I think he will be included in the next match because he's not got a chance to perform. I'm sure that
Yes.
this 11 seems good. I feel like until Morris comes back, then it'll be a
Yeah, yeah.
then I think you should put him in and then figure out the whole combination of
Definitely. I mean, they
what will
paid
work.
10 crores, so I just want to see him.
Also, with
I
his
hope he plays
ability
well.
with the bat, I think that will come into factor.
Yeah.
In the end, if you do need someone to slog some balls, like an Archer sort of mold in a way, so that way it
Definitely,
can
he
help
can play
us.
that cameo. He can, yeah,
Yeah,
he can be the pinch hitter. So
yeah.
yeah,
So
I
that
think we need him to. Yeah,
yeah. So
I
when he
think
comes back,
Chris Morris answers the exact solves the exact problem that RCB have, is that they do not have a great finishing batsman and they do not have a good death over bowlers, and he just comes in between where he can solve both of them. And I think RCB fans, yeah, of course, RCB will be waiting as soon as Chris Morris, gets fit because he'll be great for the team, honestly.
yeah, definitely. I think it's a good buy, a little on the expensive side again, but I feel it's needed after all these years. You need to put in that money to get in all those sort of players, those impactful players. So I think at least on that part, RCB has done well. We'll have to wait and see how Morris plays, but that is
I still
great.
feel. I mean, Morris is a great player, everything, but and yes, as he said that he fits in well in the team. He's someone whom we need. But I felt we could have gone for Cummins maybe. He
Yeah.
was pretty expensive, but I mean, we
Cummins,
need him
you
too.
can't go
Like we
wrong
need in
with
that
Cummins.
death over.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Cummins, and you need that 2 to 3 overs of death bowling which he
hmm,
offers.
yeah. Now moving on to Bombay. Saurabh Tiwari has played really well in the first two matches. Surprisingly, because I don't think even you as a Bombay fan, I don't think you went into the season
Yeah,
thinking Saurabh Tiwari is going to be one of our standout
yeah.
performers. But he's been really good in the first two matches. But now a force change of sorts. Ishan Kishan comes in, and what an
Hmm.
innings! 99. What an innings! What are your
Definitely.
thoughts on?
Yeah, I think, see, honestly, I think the reason why probably Saurabh Tiwari might have come in is because I think Ishan Kishan has given away his wicket a lot of times, when he was in that situation.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that might have been a reason, plus Saurabh Tiwari can control the game a little more better.
Hmm.
But obviously, I mean, Ishan Kishan has got it. He scored those runs also, he scored those sixes. And he's shown again that he has the talent. And hopefully, if he'll keep up the potential, if he'll keep up the temperament, he can, be a core member of the squad. But I think he was great yesterday. I mean, not only those finishing 4 overs, but I think he was the main reason why Mumbai did not collapse completely after the first 3 wickets. So I think he was really important in, getting the score at least to a possible run chase
Yeah.
till the last 5 overs, and then obviously just teeing off. But yeah, I mean, it's a little sad that he couldn't finish off
Definitely.
the game. He got out on 99, both of them. But it's great. I mean, that's a great performance. Good sign.
Yeah, that's what I think. It was heartbreaking, regardless of what team you support. After seeing him play so well, like even I, when he got out, I was happy as an RCB fan. That part of me was happy, but one part of me was like, it would have been good if he, hit his century because he deserved it. This was like a world class knock. And then again,
Yeah.
Pollard coming in and helping him through that phase. And then in the last 5 overs, they completely went bonkers. And Bangalore, of course, in the end, we all know
Hmm.
how
Yeah.
shaky things are. So now, what do you think went right as an RCB fan? What do you think worked in this game? And as a Mumbai fan, what do you think did not work out for Bombay, and that's why you missed out? What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so I feel as an RCB fan, what worked for us really was Washington Sundar. I mean, I know even AB de Villiers and Particle did an excellent job. Dubey with his cameo did an excellent job too. But I feel those 4 overs, 12 runs, picking up a wicket, we just contained Mumbai before they could explode. Like we
Yeah,
could see initially that the mood Rohit Sharma was in, the mood Quinton de Kock was in. They are those players, big hitting players that can create an impact and that can change the game. Like they can make 201 seem like nothing. Like in
yeah.
18 overs, 17 overs, they can just chase it. So I feel that was very crucial for us playing Washington Sundar in the first 6 overs, and we just luckily did well, so that worked out for us.
Like I think getting rid of Rohit Sharma was a turning point right at the start. I think that was important because even if Rohit Sharma got going, got like 40, 50 on board, I think it would have been harder
Yes,
for
yes,
us
yes.
towards the end. Getting that
Very
wicket.
difficult.
And also Kohli, I think just before that ball, he sent the fielder to the deep mid-wicket region. And just on that ball
I'm
again.
I'm I'm just mesmerized with his captaincy. Like all of a sudden, from the first two matches where he was absolutely bullshit, like his captaincy was very bad. If you
Yeah,
see, I mean, he didn't feel. I mean, he didn't feel interested in the game. He
yeah,
didn't have that energy. He was disappointed, and he was not making the right decisions. But in last yesterday's game, at least until the first 16 overs, 15 overs. I was really
yeah,
happy with his captaincy. I feel where he went wrong was when he saw that Pollard is completely smashing, Zampa all over the park, and and still he went with Chahal in the next over.
yeah,
That is something I was surprised with. Like Chahal is an excellent bowler, but his record against Pollard. Like he has
yeah.
not done that well against Pollard, and Pollard is someone who would just ruin the bowler's career to an extent. So
I
I was
think
surprised with that move, but apart from that, it wasn't that bad. It was pretty good.
Dubey, I think he could have, taken a gamble and given that one over to Dubey instead of Chahal or Zampa. Dubey has been bowling
Yeah,
decent, if not really good. He
yeah,
can
yeah,
bowl those slow ones, and that
Hmm.
could
yeah,
have been
yeah,
a changing, game changing thing. But
yeah.
again, now,
Especially with the bigger boundaries, I feel that could have worked maybe, or at least he wouldn't have conceded
yeah,
that
not
much.
30 runs,
Yeah,
maybe less than that.
not that
That could have
yes.
it would have gone
Yeah,
to the super over then. That
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Also, what are your thoughts on Virat Kohli's form? It's been very, very, lukewarm. There's nothing even in this game. He took like 10
I
balls
don't
to
know if
settle in.
yeah, I don't know if it was. if I should see it in the way of blessing in disguise, that he got out and other players played well, although he got out. But I mean, it's actually something to be concerned about. 3 games, and like I don't think so. He has crossed double figures or something. I think he got 15 or 14 or
In the
something in the
first game,
second
yeah,
match,
yeah.
first to second match. I'm not sure, but again, it's something to be concerned with. I'm really concerned by it, and I just hope, again, he's a world class player, so maybe he's just trying. He just needs time to adjust. He
Yeah.
just needs a little more time, a little more practice, and probably he'll be back.
But the one thing that made me very, it was very nice to see was that, even without Virat Kohli performing, we still crossed 200 runs. Like when I saw
Exactly.
that as an RCB fan, I was like, this is good. I know De Villiers played well,
Yeah.
but it's good to see, Virat Kohli going out on three and still we are crossing
Yeah.
200. Like Finch came in, Dubey, Padikkar has been phenomenal. I've been so impressed with him. He's been playing really
Yes.
good for a
Yes.
20-year-old, that too in such a huge
Yes.
stage
Definitely.
against such,
Yeah.
high quality bowlers, Bumrah, Bolt. So that way I've been really happy. It's been good to watch. Nihal,
Yes.
what do you think? Where did Mumbai lose the plot a little bit? Was it at the start during the bowling, or do you think in the batting where all the wickets collapsed? That's where it all got wrong.
So I think it's the entire thing. I don't think Mumbai ever really had the match even in their bag, So of course, they had a good phase in the middle in the bowling when Finch got out, Kohli got out, their runs dried up. But they failed to capitalize on it, and then AB struck a few sixes. Particle was playing so well. So uh, I think the main things, according to me, what is impacting Mumbai the most is one is the form of Bumrah, because so even though he was great in the last match with the over, he still went for 20 or 24, 27 runs against Pat Cummins.
Mm.
So obviously, I mean, it's tough to discredit him in a couple of games or 3 games. But I think the form of Bumrah and the fact that I think Rahul Chahar and Prunal Pandya have not got a lot of wickets in the first 3 matches, including the last match. I think that's something that is going to hurt Mumbai a little, so they'll have to focus. But again, I think apart from that, it's tough to really say what went wrong. It's just I think a lot of the high-profile players did not perform for Mumbai,
Yeah.
including in the bowling, and then coming to the batting. Obviously, Quinton de Kock's not gotten the start that he used to for the past 2 years for Mumbai.
Mm.
And Hardik Pandya, given that he's not going to be bowling or he's not bowling for a few matches probably, or I don't know till when,
Mm.
if he comes into the team as a pure batsman, then he needs to really step up because he is the team's pinch hitter along with Pollard.
Yeah.
And of course, Pollard performed in the last match. I think Pandya should. But again, I think for Mumbai, it's more about the players performing rather than them tinkering combination. I think probably the Tiwari Ishan Kishan battle will begin a little now.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I think again the playing 11 because Coulter is injured, so
Mm. Bolt.
Bolt's
James
obviously
Patterson.
there. Yeah, Pattinson's there. I think Mumbai's got a good balance. They will hurt a little if their players don't perform.
Mm.
So they need Quinton de Kock, Hardik Pandya, Bumrah, even Krunal. I think Krunal's really been hot and cold this
Yeah.
season, except a few overs. He's not had a great performance anytime. So I think they really need their players to step up. But yeah, I think the hitting's good. I mean, for the last 5 overs, you've seen that they have the capability in Kishan, Pollard,
Yeah.
Pandya. So I think they just need to perform the key players.
Do you think at this point you would look at getting in Lin for a match or two, just to see if it works out with Rohit rather than sticking with De Kock? De Kock hasn't been
Yeah,
that good, right?
actually, so I remember watching last night's match and seeing Kristlin on the screen.
Yeah.
When they were 90 or 5 a little earlier than that. And you do actually think that if Quinton is in that form, is it better to get in Lin? And Ishan Kishan could obviously keep.
Hmm.
But I think again, I don't know if it's fair enough to discredit Quinton just for 3 matches.
Yeah.
Probably Lin's a good option if De Kock's form continues to remain terrible, and obviously it's a very mouth-watering opportunity that you get
Yeah.
Lin in and just have him explode.
Hmm.
But I think you have to give the trust to De Kock that he will perform. And I mean probably with James Pattinson if you want Quinton as well, but again that hampers the bowling, so
Yeah.
it's a little tough, but good option nevertheless.
That's the thing that that as a fan of as like a fan of some other club than Bombay, I'm just like you have so many options. It's just like
Mm.
you can just pick up anyone and make them play. And like if you look at other teams, if you come to like Bangalore, if you were to like drop Finch, who comes in? Like if you can drop Quinton de Kock, get in Lane. If you drop Fincher, I can't think of like one player who can have the similar sort of impact, if not the same as well. Maybe Josh Philippe, but he's been very disappointing. He's a young player as well. I feel too much pressure at this stage. So that way again, Mumbai has a lot of options. So that way, anything they can tinker around. Rohit Sharma also, we've known he's a great captain. No one doubts that. I mean, it's been a little hard
Yeah, of course.
getting off in this tournament, but I'm sure that they'll bounce back in the coming games and going
like
deeper
like they
into this.
always do.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
normal
Like they
thing
always.
at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now again, yesterday, so many players performed so well for their teams. Now, if you had to pick one player from your team and one from the opponent, like who was the standout? Like when you watched them play, you were like, this is game changing. Who are those two players for both of you?
All right. For me, from RCB would be in yesterday's game. I would again go with Sundar.
Hmm.
Like I was just waiting for him to bowl, and I was just so happy to see him finally like bowling those 4 overs of quota. And again, as I said, the impact that he created in the power play overs was, I felt that was the turning point for us. Otherwise,
Yeah,
anything could have happened had Rohit Sharma and De Kock settled in.
yeah,
And for Mumbai, I would say Ishan Kishan. I mean, for a young player like him to come in after missing a couple of games, not playing in them, and just coming and just literally like smashing smashing every bowler like out of the park and in all the directions. And
yeah,
I love the way he plays, even though he's like physically not someone whom you would think that is very powerful and you would who would hit those sixes
yeah,
that neatly. But his timing, his his short selections have been really amazing. So I hope they stick with him. I was actually surprised that they didn't select him in the first 2 games. I'm not sure if you remember, but back at Yash's place when we were talking about it, I was saying the same thing to
hmm,
him that why don't you guys play Ishan Kishan? I mean,
yeah,
like instead of Saurabh Tiwari, even though
hmm,
he's a great player, like
yeah.
he's playing well. I mean, but I feel he has Ishan Kishan has proved himself a lot more in the earlier seasons of Mumbai.
Yeah. Also, I feel like, with Kishan, you get a lot more than you get with Tiwari. Also, like Kishan is great as a batsman. We've seen that. Also, this is first game after 6 months. I think he hasn't played the first two
Yeah.
games. 99 on his first game. And you see players like Virat Kohli struggling. So you can see how hard it is and how easy it is for someone like Kishan to come in and play such a knock as well. Chasing is
Yeah,
also a different game. So that, and also he can wicket keep as well. Also, I feel he's more athletic compared to someone
athletic.
like
Yeah,
Tiwari.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like when it comes to the
He's a better fielder.
fielding, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that way, I think he should get the nod ahead. I personally would pick Ishan Kishan over someone like
I would be
Tiwari.
really surprised if in the next 10 games or 12 games if Ishan Kishan doesn't play.
Yeah,
I mean, if they drop him for someone better, I can understand it. But I don't see him,
for
being
Tiwari
dropped for
maybe.
Saurabh
Yeah,
Tiwari. Yeah,
yeah.
I just don't.
What do you think, Nihar? Who were your two
I think
performers?
it's honestly the same. I mean, it's tough to name two other players. I think Sundar, if you see his figures, I mean, in a match where both the teams have scored 200 plus to give an economy of three, I think that's where the difference has been made. It might not really be visible in terms of the last few overs,
Hmm.
but if you just remove his figures, you see that what a difference it has made. Just 12 runs in the 4 overs, and obviously getting the wicket of Rohit Sharma really makes a difference. So I think yeah, it's great. Washington Sundar definitely for RCB. I think yeah, for Mumbai it has to be Ishan Kishan. I mean Pollard's got 60 as well, but I think had Ishan Kishan not been there
Yeah.
right after the first 2-3 wickets fell, and he really built the innings a little after before exploding.
Hmm.
I think yeah, I think for the argument that I think Tiwari's come in, I think a lot of that has to be is a lot of the I think team and fans have been a little angry for the fact that he's given away his wicket, much like what's been the case for Rishabh Pant when you talk
Yeah.
about India. I think that's what's been the case. But I think he's done really well considering one, he's played after such a long time. Second, he's under a lot of pressure because he knows he's a replacement right now. He's not in the playing 11 directly.
Yeah.
And third, I mean, obviously it's a little far-fetched to think about it, but he still is a contention for the next Indian wicket keeper. There are a lot of options coming up. Sanju Samson's there, Rishabh Pant's there, KL Rahul's there. I mean, he's doing the keeping as well.
Yeah.
So it's really important for him to believe in himself and keep performing because it's a tough spot to get in. So yeah, I think he was under a lot of pressure and then he delivered. So I think he was Mumbai's best player yesterday.
Yeah, I think that's like a fair argument. I don't see how anyone else could take it for Mumbai. I mean, he's the one.
Yeah.
He's the one who anchored the innings from that point of collapse. Because
Mhm.
after one point, you
Definitely.
had all your hitters out. De Kock was back. Rohit was back. Hardik Pandya went back. He looked dangerous. I think he did hit a couple of sixes, but again,
Hmm.
he went for the big one. And I mean, you can't even blame him at that point because you had to go for it. But fair enough. Great point. Uh, Cool, we'll move on to the next question. This is like a personal favorite of mine. Uh, Now, I just want both of you to roast each other's teams. Do you have any burns? I mean, RCB, this is your chance because we don't get a lot of chances to roast Bombay. We've finally
Mhm.
won against them. So if
I
you,
mean, I wouldn't roast, but I would just say this one tweet that I read by a comedian who had posted. He's like, I don't support Mumbai because I live in Mumbai. I support Mumbai because my electricity, my mobile data, my living space, everything goes to Ambani. He's the richest man there.
you have to,
So
yeah.
yeah, I mean, consistently Mumbai winning it again and again, winning the trophy after performing really bad in the first half of the season. I mean, just brings up some suspicions. Not saying that there's any kind of fixing involved,
I
but
love
I
this.
mean, Ambani is the owner, so you just you just can't say anything much.
I really want to know what Nihar thinks about this. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we've had the conversation where we discussed how I say the Ambani factor keeps coming up. But it's okay. I mean, I get that. But I think, honestly, even though I think RCB, credit to them, they won, I think they do have a lot of the option to roast them for the last 5 overs because it's just, so even the last 5 overs, this is 4 overs because you had 80 of 4. I
Yeah.
mean, the fact that you got it to a super over has to really be a huge, huge issue. I mean, uh, not discrediting for the first 36 overs, but you cannot get a match from 80 from 4 to a super over. I think that's really going to hurt them because that's the same team they're going to have for the next matches. And the score is always not going to be 80 or 4, it could be 50 or 4. And that's
Yeah.
really going to hurt Bangalore coming soon. Apart from that, talking about tweet, I remembered one thing. So there was a great tweet where I'm sure you must have seen it, where it was like, so Kohli is a Punjabi, he's from Delhi, and he plays for Bangalore. And
All
guess
three
which
of
three
them
have
haven't
won the
won.
IPL? So I think yeah, that's it. I mean, obviously,
Mic drop. This is Nihar's mic
that was
drop
a great.
moment. Yeah, I think there's nothing we can say to that really. Like,
Yeah.
Kohli, yeah, dude. I think it's high
And
time.
obviously,
High time. He really has to step up. He has to do
I mean,
something.
yes, with Kohli and the fact that he's not. I mean, the 2016 season, he got 950 runs. I mean, it's really sad that RCB could not win the finals. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, they do deserve to win a title after the team they've had for so many years with AB as well. I mean, AB deserves the IPL as
yeah.
well. But of course, I mean, being a Mumbai, I'm not going to say that I hope they win it this year, but I hope they do win it at some point.
At some point in the future,
Yeah.
maybe Kohli can become the coach of Bangalore someday, 15 years down the line, and maybe lose another final to someone. It'll be nice. Yeah. So now I'll move on to the last question that I have. Great stuff for Bangalore. Three matches we won to Bombay also. It's been a good. They performed well. Of course, results have not gone. At least
Yeah.
the Super Over one, very close. Great battle. But now going on to the next game. For Mumbai, it's against Punjab. And Punjab again, they played well. Rahul has been phenomenal. Agarwal has been really good. What are your thoughts going into that game? What do you think could happen? Do you think it's going to be tough now, with this loss and with Punjab playing well, or do you think Mumbai is going to steamroll Punjab?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a little scary going into it, given the form Rahul and Mayank Agarwal, and especially given the form that Mumbai bowlers have not had the greatest start.
Yeah,
I think, of course, it's a little scary, but I think, yeah, because Punjab's got a good team, of course. I mean, Shammi's the purple cap anyhow, so
Yeah,
he's been well. So I think Mumbai won't be easy for Mumbai anyhow, and they really need the players to step up. Otherwise, it could be tough for them. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a great match because it's not going to be as easy as one might have expected given the
yeah.
teams on paper.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think could be a great match. Hopefully, the players step up, and then I think Mumbai could be in for a good win.
Like I feel in a way this IPL has been very refreshing because all the teams that we thought would not really perform well
Yeah.
have been doing really well. Because Bangalore, again, they're not been really convincing, but 2 wins out of three, not bad.
Yeah.
Rajasthan is unbeaten, guys. Can you believe
Yeah.
that? Rajasthan Royals is unbeaten. And even Punjab has been really well. People make fun of Punjab and Rajasthan, for because they keep battling for 7 and 8. But it's refreshing to see them, come to the top four and fight it out. That's that
I mean, it's
way.
a great start to the IPL. I mean, except Hyderabad, obviously everyone's gotten off to win, and I think except DD and RR, everyone's also lost. So
Yeah,
every team has looked good. None of the teams look like they're going to be at the bottom anyhow.
yeah,
Even SRH, I mean, we've discussed that it's a great team. We thought they were a fourth, fifth at
yeah.
max. So I think it's going to be it could turn out to be a very close IPL if it continues this way, where a lot of teams are vying for the third and fourth spot.
Hmm.
So I think good start. Hopefully, it is as exciting as it has been in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah. As an RCB fan, it just made me happy to see CSK play not at their own
Yeah,
level. Like as a
I think
Dhoni fan, one part of me is just like, for him maybe, but then I'm just like, fuck CSK, man. It's okay. I don't care.
I mean not only RCB. I think every non-CSK
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
We
think,
unite in that one particular thing.
yeah,
yeah,
Hate,
definitely.
hate
in not
CSK.
liking CSK. But then that one part
Not
of you
like
is just like, Dhoni, man. That's it. He's the only
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So that way also, again, as an RCB fan, I'm very glad CSK has a bad start. I hope this continues. I really don't want top four CSK anymore. Let's, like freshen things
Yeah.
up now. I'm tired
Yeah,
of seeing CSK.
let us give them some rest. They have
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
old players. They need rest.
Yeah,
नहीं
yeah.
चाहिए
They need
qualify
more
क्यों
time
हो
to,
रहे हो उतना
it's
और
fine. Just,
ज्यादा 4-5 गेम खेलने पड़ेंगे बस सर जितना खेल रहे हो
yeah,
ग्रुप
yeah.
स्टेज खेलो काफी है
Play for
for once
14
let other
games,
people win.
finish after
Yeah.
fifth. It'll be very nice for all of us. We'll be happy. That's what I want.
Everyone will be happy. Everyone but a CSK fan will be happy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So now RCB plays next against Rajasthan. Now, previously, if you think about it, Rajasthan, most of us would be like, "Haan, theek hai, Rajasthan hi hai na.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah.
figure it out. It's okay. We'll win." Usually, but now Rajasthan is playing really well. Sanju Samson was on fire. Rahul
Fire.
Tewatia played so well that day. That cameo, 30 runs.
Transition.
Yeah, yeah, wonderful. Also, Steven Smith, Jofra Archer has played well. They have Butler in their ranks as well. He just played one game, 10 runs if I'm not wrong, but he'll take a little time, but I'm sure he'll also, come up to the fore and perform well. So Rajasthan is looking good. Bangalore will be on a high after this. What do you think? What are your expectations going into the game against Rajasthan?
So the first thing I did when you said, what do you feel about the next game? I just went and checked what was the venue, which was the ground. So it's luckily it's not Sharjah, in the ground in which they
Yeah,
did really well. So yeah, I mean, I feel Rajasthan and RCB to an extent are identical in the start. If you see the big names,
Hmm.
like we both the teams have pretty big players, pretty big names in each department. And I feel okay, RR has better players in the bowling department than us, but I think our batting is more or less, if not equal, a little bit better than them.
yeah,
So again, what I feel is a threat is Samson. Like I just uh, I adore the way he hits the ball. I adore the way he bats. And being such a young player, I hope he has a future in the Indian cricket team because I would love to see him bat more and more.
yeah,
So yeah, I feel Samson is a huge threat for us. And along with that, with the addition of Butler, I mean everyone knows what he can do. So it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be an easy task. Again, if Virat Kohli thinks a little bit with his brains again, how we did in the first 16 overs of the game against Mumbai, if he thinks in a similar mindset, if he uses his brains, then I think yeah, with the selection of the bowlers and mainly when do you deploy your bowlers is something that if Virat Kohli, if he does well, then I think we have a shot.
Yeah, I think again where he messed up was I think after the 15th over or the 16th one. I don't think it's a spinner should really be
Yeah.
handed over
I
the
mean,
ball.
especially against Pollard, like
Yeah,
you know what he can do. Like he has
yeah,
done it before. We have been there, like we have done that, and we need to learn from it. Like bowling a spinner to Pollard is just not
yeah.
going to end well for us.
Because I think he went with just five bowlers in this game. He hasn't
Hmm.
played anyone else. He's gone with five bowlers, 4 overs. But instead of doing that again, I feel like
With the
should
option
have
of
been,
Dubey,
yeah,
yeah,
Dubey really should have gotten one of these overs. If not, okay, I understand maybe given the 15 to Zampa, or you could have given the 15 to Chahal, 16 to Dubey, and then, forward after that.
yeah,
But I feel
yeah,
that, again, will come into factor against someone like Samson and Butler, Steven Smith. But I feel, again, like Bangalore and Rajasthan, middle order is, again, a weakness because Rajasthan's middle
yeah.
order is
Weakness.
very bad. Uthappa has been
That's
very
why, like,
disappointing.
yeah, a little identical.
Hmm.
The middle order troubles for both the teams.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, bowling wise, I agree. They have a better, at least they have someone like Jofra Archer. You can depend. Like four
Archie,
overs, you know that out of the 20 overs, 16 could be expensive. You'll have four good overs coming in. I think that we
yeah.
can't say with assurance with Bangalore. That's the whole. Again, we'll have to wait and see. It's after 3-4 days, if I'm not wrong. This Saturday. So there's time.
But the
Maybe
more I think of it, now I see that okay, Archer is there, but then next who? Like who else is there? Like I don't see any
Unad
other.
Kat maybe.
Not cut again, but
6-7
I
crores
don't
they've
know.
spent again. on
I don't
Unad
get it.
Kat.
I don't get it. Why do they spend so much on him every season?
Yeah, yeah,
I honestly don't get it. Like he's a bang average bowler to the best, like at best.
yeah, yeah.
And I just don't see it. So I see again, we have a couple of good bowlers. There it's Archer. Obviously he's overpowering our couple of good bowlers. But
Yeah.
again, as a whole, I feel it's both मतलब कुछ खास नहीं है दोनों के bowling unit में.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
I
very
think both the teams have a very identical build-up in terms of weak middle. Then obviously finishing, Jofra Archer's hit a lot of sixes in the past few games. But
Yeah.
again, I think it's a very interesting to see both RR and RCB have had very similar issues in the side. Even in the bowling, just the one or two bowlers who were really good.
Yeah, and I think there are talks of replacing Unadkat with Varun Aaron. So Aaron against Bangalore now. And the thing with Bangalore we've noticed over the years is all these players who play for us, they are very disappointing. They move to these other clubs and they are so good. Watson,
Heartbreaking.
every time I think
Heartbreaking.
of Watson, I'm like, what was that? You played so bad for us. You went to Chennai and in that
More
final,
than Watson, I feel Rahul, dude. Like
Rahul,
how did
don't
go
remind me of
Chennai?
Rahul, man. I will cry. I will
Breaks
actually
my
cry.
heart every time he performs.
Rahul, yeah. So again, Varun Aaron, who knows? Maybe he'll come in, remove De Villiers, Finch, Padikkal, Kohli, all in one over. And RCB's luck is just back.
You never know.
Yeah.